I'm going to say a little cloud and a little smoke wrapped around over there. Yeah, in the orb. I slept in. Not really. I was awake at 4:30. And I thought, hey, I don't got to worry about making sure that number 2 is up and gone, and I definitely don't got to worry about moving irrigation this morning or checking it. It ain't doing nothing. Hopefully here in another, I suppose it'll be at least another hour before I might hear anything from the power company. Garbage man was late this morning too. Usually he's picking the garbage up about half hour ago or 45 minutes ago, and he literally just was picking it up when I started videoing, so I don't feel so bad at being slow this morning. And they are all in. Well, I shouldn't say that. There appears to be 1 cow and 2 calves I can see out there. But I'm going to take advantage of this morning, and I'm going to go see if I can find some rodents out there that want to commit suicide or something, you know. I mean, other critters I don't worry so much about. They don't need to do that. But rodents, they just need to jump in front of something. Well, I made it up here. Gopher worked over there already, and Omola worked over there already. I'm way up the hill. Got to here, and those 2 are already plugged. That one wasn't. Yeah. 15 minutes later, I see a little dirt moving. He never comes up. Well, I mean, they'll kick dirt 6-8 inches or better, so where's he at? Then I thought, hey, wait a minute, he's not coming and pushing it out. Yeah, he just plugged his hole. So much for that one. But I see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 of them down here in the bottom. I finally got my attention off of that hole. Looked over to see where the traveler made it to yesterday. So yeah, it hadn't been off very long when I noticed it. At least it made it that far. That's still, if it was running right now, it would be, well, probably get shut off before it ever got in. Because ain't no sense in having issues when it's hot. You know, maybe I should have shut the freaking power off yesterday when it got hot. I don't know. I was just going with fingers crossed. I've got another fuse if I need it, and then it's not even that leg that was the problem, so. Oh, hey, I don't know if you can see him or not. Ichabod's flying over there somewhere. Yep, middle of the screen, kind of, going into the neighbors. I've spooked him up almost every morning in different spots along the creek. He's way, way over there now. He's going down to our other neighbors who take hay off. Going down to their little pond, probably, if there's any water left in it. He's let it get overgrown. Can't even see in it anymore. It may be dry, though. Probably is, actually. Usually dries up, but not this early. So, anyway, I just sit around and wait for the power company. Got a few other things I could be doing, like getting that other hose ready to go. Still got to find pieces for that, but right now it's the time to try to get some of these buggers. And I mean, this has gotten so bad it's not funny. That over there where the hollowed out maple tree is, probably 10 years ago, I guess, we were cleaning up. It's burned out stump down there. There was a bunch of shit around that, and you know, trees across the creek, that kind of stuff. We were cleaning all that up, and I told Dad, I said, we got to do something down there. And I don't know, I had a week, I was smoking gophers every freaking day and really not making headway on them. I even had holes on this side of the creek with smoke coming out of them. So we took the subsoiler to that, went 2 directions over there with the subsoiler over the whole thing, and ran the cultipacker over it to pack it back down. And it was actually pretty good. You can't tell it now. And a lot of the rest of this has never been touched. The only thing I remember ever being touched would be that hayfield over there. That's been replanted at least 3 times in my memory. And we actually put barley in there one year just to get it smoothed up and cleaned up and hopefully have a chance at it. The rest of these were all what was here when Mom and Dad got the place. And for the most part, do really good. This piece kind of so-so because of the hill. That little piece down there, the horses, when they're out here, they stay on that all the time. So it's really nothing. It needs to get scratched up and throw some seed on it. And the horses spend a lot of time over there too. They don't spend a lot of time on this piece. Oh well, I bored you enough. It's going to be a hot frickin' day. We started out, well, one thermometer said 62, the other one said 65. We'll see what we get. He's here. They're checking him out. Fancy thing about these new meters, it tells you what the line voltage is coming into the meter. It says it's fine. He went ahead and checked. He came up with a little different voltage than I did, but it still isn't right. So, you know, like he says, this electronic crap's going to be the end of things. And he's checking voltage up there now. See what's going on. And apparently he can't pull the meter and look at it and check it out. So he's got somebody else on their way to come check out the meter. So, yeah, here I wait. 10:30 in the morning. Calves are going to eat his truck. They're going, hey, he's in our shade. So, nice guy. We had a nice chat while we were waiting around. He's got cousins in Idaho and Montana that all raise cattle, so he's got a clue. It's kind of nice to have a chat with somebody like that. Anyway, so we still wait to see what's going on. Yeah, not too bad of timing. These guys just got here. It's about 1:45. Last time I saw them change transformers, it took like 10 minutes to do one, so probably 15 or 20 minutes, and I'll find out if we actually have power. They did their job. There's 2 new transformers up. We're still not enough voltage. Went from 188 on the primary to 192. Woohoo! Because one of those lines up there isn't high enough coming in. So this is a private contractor that they had come do the job. They've done their thing. The powers that be that are supposed to know what to do about it are hopefully somebody will be out today. I hope so, otherwise it'll probably be Monday. And I really need the water flying. So thank these guys profusely for what they did. They did everything they could do and tested what they can test. It's just a matter of there's not enough power in the system getting here. Might explain why we keep kicking the breaker on the AC in the trailer too. Well, there's our view this afternoon. Becky was up on the hill doing some book work, and she says they do not have view property today because they can't see anything. There's the orb. And made it to just shy of 104 degrees. And I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's kind of a different lighting today. I noticed it after the crew got the transformers on and I came back up here. When I got over here and the sun wasn't hiding behind a cloud, the color of the trailer in the sunlight and just the way the air looked reminded me of last year when the fire was up here on the hill and we were smoked in. If you haven't seen all that, yeah, go back a year. most days you couldn't see from here to the combine, and that yard light was on 24/7 for like 3 weeks. And another guy from the power company came out to check actual voltage we had here. I just got off the phone with him. Pump's working at the moment. He was playing with the regulators wherever that regulate the juice in the line, and got it so it's working. And I told him I ain't gonna run it, but I got it working, or it's working now. He lives over at Estacada, and that's where the big fire was in Clackamas County last year. And he said they actually came in and backburned the back half of his property. So it saved him and all his neighbors by doing that. So I thought that was kind of cool, you know. He was very happy that they were there to do that. And I'm calling it a night. It's going on 5 o'clock now anyway. What the hell, right? I imagine the way the sky looks tonight, and it doesn't show in the camera as well as you see it in real life, but I imagine tomorrow's going to look worse, and you can kind of almost smell it, hint of smoke maybe. But I'm going to crank the air conditioner up. I'm going in here because our air conditioning quit again. I'm going to crank the irrigation up in the morning, and hopefully everything works right. That's the plan anyway. So thanks for watching, everybody.